To the stumbling blocks, I just slipped on cracks. It's commandment laws, so we need to stay on track. Your heart as a house at mercy, put it on my back. One body with your house shy, no, so we can't move slack.
Right next to your nose, I smell it when it's wet. It stinks. It stinks like dog. Understand? Want to bring up or do you want to go? That's it. Alright? Just know that you're a daughter of Zion. You're an Israelite.
This is the book of Jeremiah chapter 6 and verse 2. I have likened the daughters of Zion to be comely and delicate, as a comely and delicate woman.
Yeah. Daughters of Zion are comely and delicate. But as soon as they turn onto the ways of Babylon, right, they're drunk in the philosophies and they're damn disgusting.
Go on.
Give me Amos chapter 7 and 17.
Amos 7 verse 17. Therefore, thus saith the Lord, thy wife shall be an harlot in the city.
Our wives have become whores in the city. Right? OnlyFans gathering. Right? Working for Jesus. Our wives are harlots in the city. They don't listen to their fathers, man. They don't listen to their husbands, man. They're tripping up on themselves, man. Alright, read.
And thy sons and thy daughters shall fall by the sword.
And I what?
And thy sons and thy daughters shall fall by the sword.
Because if there's not a man in the household, what else are you going to get, man? And the statistics are proven, man. They're statistically proven that without a man in the household, that the sons are more well, you know what I mean? The statistics, more than likely, right? Out of 10, right, 9 of them won't end up in jail. Understand? Because there's a father in the household. So out of 10 households, 9 of them young men are going to end up being honourable, right, and sons that you can look upon, right, to take the inheritance. But one of them households, you might go astray. But without a man in the household, it's statistically proven that, about 7 of them, they end up dead or in jail, man. 7 of them households, they're dead or in jail. And don't take our word for it. You look it up, man. You look up the numbers, man, to find out if what we're saying. You know what? We know it's faithful and true. It's not saith the Lord. It says that they will fall by the sword. We don't have to look up the numbers because we believe in this report. But if you don't believe in this report, go check your Google, man. Yeah, go check your white man, that you love so much. Go check up his philosophy or his Darwin theory. Alright? See if his monkey theory matches up. But yeah.
Yeah, that's cool, that's cool. Yeah, go on.
Just wanted to touch on little things.
Yeah, that's cool, bro.
So yeah, back to the news.
Do you want to carry on where we left off?
Exactly where we left off.
Alright, so basically just two more on the reparations.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you done really well with the precepts, yeah, man, because there's a precept for everything, really. Yeah. So look, we're guarantees of non-repetition.
So
we went into
so non-repetition,
restitution.
We got that the Messiah is going to come and he's going to restore it. It shall never be broken forever.
Yeah.
All right.
Restitution. That's the same. Restoring it. Yeah. Non-repetition is it won't happen again. For us being captive. Then there's satisfaction.
Restitution was more talking about when the Messiah comes
and restores
and he says he's going to take us from our captivity.
Yes.
I guess that's the Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 2 and 3 and stuff.
Yes. And then it says satisfaction.
What's this one?
Or compensation.
What's that one there?
Compensation. Guarantees of non-repetition. We've done that one. And restitution. So there's compensation.
Compensation, man. Let's get compensation, man. Alright? Get the book of James. Alright?
Yeah, that's a good one.
James chapter 1. Is it 1 and verse 2? James 2. It's James 2.
Oh, this one.
Alright, you can get that one. You get that one. Yeah, but I want it.
Alright, cool. I'll get the.
This is the things out there. You get what you get yours.
Alright, cool. This is James chapter 1 and verse 12. It says, blessed is the man that endureth temptation, for when he is tried, he shall receive the crown of life, and the Lord that which the Lord hath promised to them that love him.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's the compensation we're after,
That's
man.
the compensation.
The crown of life and a pass through them gates. Do you get it?
That's it. That's the real compensation,
Yeah, man.
Because
You know?
what it is the kingdom to come, man.
Yeah.
Alright, get the one where it says James
Go on.
chapter 5 and verse 1.
James 5 and verse 1. Go to now, ye rich men, weep and howl for your misery that shall come upon you. Your riches are corrupted. Your riches are corrupted, and your garments moth-eaten.
Come on, go on.
Your gold and silver is cankered, and the rust of them shall be a witness against you, and shall eat your flesh as it were fire. Ye have heaped treasure together for the last days.
Yeah, there you go, man.
Right, man.
So that compensation that man are looking
Yeah,
for it's not even that we want it, man. We're not out here saying we want reparations from Esau. You know what I mean? Because it's all of that gold and silver that you had, right? That was also talking about Israelites. That will be a witness against them. But there's double to that which is. But even your gold and silver, man, you put your face on it. You know what I mean? It's got Alexander's coin and the Caesars and, you know what I mean, all the Caesars coins and that. It's going to be a witness because you use them coins to buy Israelites. Like them same coins that was sold when you sold, the brothers sold Joseph. All these coins, they're a witness against you, man. Right? Because they're all documented that your name's on it, man. Because you said what? That you will make a promise to the bearer, the sum of Queen Lizzie's on there, man. Then you got Winston Churchill on there, man. Then you got the gal that writes the poems on the tenors, man. Right? They're all a witness against you, man. That's why it says when you got this money, it's not our faces on the money, man.
That's right.
It's got Caesars on the coins, man.
That's right.
Right? Go on.
Still. This is 2 Corinthians 4 verse 17. And it reads, for our light affliction, which is but for a moment, worketh for us a far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory, while we look not at the things which are seen, but at the things which are not seen. For the things which are seen are temporal, but the things which are not seen are eternal. So yeah, we're not looking for no compensation, no carnal things like gold and silver, money with heathens' faces on. We're looking for that eternal glory, that everlasting, that crown, you know, and that ticket, man, through the gates. You know, that's our compensation. But it's like it said in James, you have to endure to the end. 2 Corinthians 4:18. Yeah.
This is Hebrews chapter 11 and 1. Now faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen.
That's
So
right.
yeah, our faith isn't things that are carnally minded, right? Because it says the spirit. The spirit is the Lord's, man.
Oh, yeah.
And but it says, but I'm carnal, sold unto sin.
Yeah.
So we're looking for that lawful vibration, man. We're looking that we can keep the law, statutes, and commandments in the kingdom to come, man.
Right.
And get that new covenant which is for Israel, man.
That's right. Next one. Yeah, these are blowing up still. So the next one now is rehabilitation.
Man.
Rehab. You know, like when you're, you know, when these lot in the world are having drink issues, drug problems, they go into rehab, innit? And they you know, they have to be rehabilitated, as they say. Yeah. So I got one for this one. Still, you got one? Yeah. This is Hebrews chapter 8 and verse 10. It says, for this is the covenant that I will make with the house of Israel after those days, saith the Lord. I will put my laws into their mind and write them in their hearts, and I will be to them a God, and they shall be to me a people. So yeah, man, that's what's going to be that rehabilitation. is when we, when we get delivered. You know what I'm saying? But until then, we still need to endure and keep the commandments. That is a must.
Right. This is Jeremiah chapter 30 and verse 16. Therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity.
Right.
And they that spoil thee shall be spoiled, and they that preyed upon thee will I give for a prey. For I will restore health unto thee, and will heal thee for of thy wounds, saith the Lord, because they called thee an outcast, saying, This is Zion, who no man seeketh after. So there you go, man.
That's right.
They've put mental health on us, man. I say no one don't care about you. That's a mental strain, man. Imagine you take a child away from their mother or their father, man, and you say, oh, your mum don't care. Alright? I mean, slapping you about all your life, man. Change your name that your mother gave you, man. Alright? That's a madness, man. And then that's gonna put a mental PTSD on our people, man. Right? Now that people that are wandering around, don't know who they are, that's a mental strain, man. Us coming out here showing them that, yo, you're Israelites, that's trying to heal them, man. That's putting that waters on them, the living waters on them, man.
Right. That
rehabilitation.
And like what we was going into earlier, the only way that, like you started off in that verse, the destruction and the downfall of our enemies is going to be part of that
rehabilitation,
because it's a balance, isn't it? We can't get to that stage without that happening.
And not just that, our people don't believe that we are the powerful ones. So the Most High is going to get selected few that love Him to destroy this power structure that they think the white man done that. Oh yeah, the Caucasian man, he does everything. He gives him all the Caucasian man all the glory and calls him God, because he wants to sit up on the stars. So when the Most High uses Israelites, the elect, the Hawashai, to bring them down, then they're gonna be like, oh, cry unto Yahweh when it's too late, man.
This is the book of Baruch, chapter 4 and verse 25. My children, suffer patiently the wrath that has come upon you from power, for thine enemies have persecuted thee. But shortly thou shalt see his destruction and shall tread upon his neck. That's rehabilitation for us. We're suffering patiently in Babylon. So we're rehabilitating to suffer patiently what the Most High is doing for us. But shortly, because the devil knows he's got such a short time, Most High willing that we're gonna.
And imagine that's a part of the reparations. Like, they don't want us to put their foot on their neck, so they would never give us reparations. Alright?
Exactly.
Yeah, that was. You need to repent. I don't think she can repent. I don't know. It's a bit shaky.
Got one. This is the book of Revelation.
Stop taking the piss out of the Bible at least, then.
The book of Revelation, chapter 18 and verse 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her according to the words in the cups, according to her words, in the cups which she have filled, fill it to her double. Fill unto her double. And that's reparation, man. Reward unto her. That's recompense, reward.
Is that all of them?
No, one more. One more. So the last one is satisfaction. Satisfied.
There you go.
That's one. I got one as well.
That's satisfied.
Psalms 149 and verse 1.
That's right.
And it read, praise ye Yahweh, sing unto Yahweh a new song, and his praise in the congregation of saints. Let Israel rejoice in him that made him. Let the children of Zion be joyful in their king. Let them praise him, his name in the dance. Let them sing praises unto him with timbrel and harp. For Yahweh taketh pleasure in his people. He will beautify the meek with salvation. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of power be in their mouth, and a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance.
To what?
To execute vengeance upon the heathen, and punishments upon the people. To bind their kings with chains.
To do what?
To bind their kings with chains. And their nobles with fetters of iron, to execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all his saints. Praise ye Yahweh.
This is the
No.
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13 and verse 9. If any man have an ear, let him hear.
Yeah.
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword. Here is the patience and the faith of the saints.
That's right, man. So yeah, that's that rejoicing, that satisfaction, and that's all the whole reparations what we've just went through. So we can't get no reparations from them.
Bro, see look.
Yeah,
you lot got one. I want one. This is Psalms 137 and verse 7.
Bring it up.
Remember, O Lord, the children of Edom in the day of Jerusalem, who said, raise it, even to the foundations thereof. O daughter of Babylon, who ought to be destroyed. Happy shall he be that rewarded thee as thou hast served us.
Yep.
Happy shall he be that taketh and dasheth thy little ones against the stone.
Man.
Yeah, that's it.
That's satisfaction.
That's
satisfaction. Yeah, happy.
Hey, yo, wait, there's one more.
And for those that think that it's like that's not gonna happen, this is the book of Galatians, chapter 6 and verse 7. Be not deceived. God is not mocked. For whatever a man sowing, so that he shall also reap.
Sirach chapter 25 and verse 7. There be 9 things which I have judged in mine heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that hath joy of his children, and he that seeth, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemies.
And he that what?
And he that liveth to see the fall of his enemies.
So basically, how happy you are with your children. You know, like how you are, that joy that you get from seeing your children smile and laugh and have. That's the same
accomplishing a new technique or a
or
skill.
learning things. Or bringing out scriptures.
Or reading a verse back.
That's the same happy you're gonna be when you dash their heads against the stone. Straight
according
up.
According to the word.
That's
Don't, you can kill the messenger. Do what you want to do to the messenger, man. Because that's a glorious day for us. And you persecute us for reading the Bible, man.
That's right.
Any brothers being persecuted for reading the Bible can't do ourselves worthy, man. Say tawada to Yahweh, man. Say that's a glorious day, man. When we was persecuted for righteousness, man, for reading the verses, man.
Carry on with the news,
Yeah.
That's the reparations.
That's reparations, man.
You know, hopefully IC3 you watch it,
IC3's watching, man.
That's an intense breakdown, you know, on the reparations.
Or ethnic B, was it B9? Ethnicity B9s, man.
Yeah.
You're watching.
Let's keep on that vibration then. So there's been a vote of confidence against the policing system, the vote of confidence against parliament system, and the vote of confidence against the world leaders.
What does that mean?
Vote of confidence means they don't have confidence in our world leaders or anybody that's meant to be serving and protecting us amongst normal people now, amongst the nation of people.
We brought that out last week when we saw that poster, innit?
That's what I'm thinking.
The same thing.
It's the same thing, but now it's more within.
Bro, you can't trust the police system, man. You can't trust them, man. They're meant to be there to help, but yet they're doing their little what's it inside? Got the inside guys and that are working with the damn thugs and gangsters on the roads, man.
The dirty cops, they call them, innit? Dirty cops.
The dirty ones,
But then it's also the vote of confidence because of a lot of police, like we saw last week, a lot of police brutality has been going on, and a lot of abuse has been happening, more so amongst the Negro community and Latin community. A lot of police brutality is happening to our young women, where police are arresting them and filling them up while they're getting arrested. And these things that we speak about upon is like, what's that precept that says they don't care about our oppression? What's that called?
They speak loftily.
That's the one. Can't the word. And that's
the
what
one
it
that
is.
says the one in Zechariah, isn't it? It says they hold themselves not guilty.
Not guilty as well.
Yeah.
And these are the things that we're starting to see. So a lot of people now.
You can read them again. There's no end to the precept.
Yeah, that's right.
So let me bring this one up real quickly. This is the book of 2nd Ezra chapter 15 and verse 16.
Bring it up.
For there shall be sedition among men, invading one another. They shall not regard their kings, nor their priests, their princes, and the cause of their actions shall stand in their power. And now people are uproaring, man. There's like the brother was saying, there's protests here, there, and everywhere across the world. People are now uprising against their system because they have a vote of non-confidence with that system, and it's happening all over. And that's Esau's kingdom or Satan's kingdom starting to fall now.
Yeah, appreciate it. Isaiah chapter 42 and verse 22.
Bring that up.
But this is a people robbed and spoiled. They are all of them snared in holes. They are hid in prison houses. They are for a prey, and none delivereth, for a spoil, and none saith restore. There you go, man. That's the people getting spoiled because of the Israelites are just doing madness anyway, man. The Most High put this spirit on these police officers, man. Alright, to jack you up, man, to jack up Jake, man. Because they're not ready to hearken to the word, man. Alright, and it's not nice, but you know what I mean, it's just how it is, man. Like when a man's ways please the Lord, it makes even his enemies to be at peace with him, man. So when you get a certain spirit that comes up to try and persecute you for righteousness' sake, you just gotta be ready to just bite the tongue, man. And know that it's a spiritual war that is going on, man.
That's right. And just another point on that one. In South Africa, South Africa is deploying thousands of troops to the Democratic Republic of Congo to help the country resist rebel attacks, which are driving one of Africa's most serious humanitarian crisis. The South Africa military said 2 of its soldiers have been killed and 3 wounded by a mortar bomb that landed inside a military base.
And they don't want to show you the news in Africa. They don't want to show you about the coup d'etats, alright, and the things that's happening in Sudan right now. Alright, the things when they're going up against the parliament and destroying the damn political houses, man, and their Congress buildings, man. They don't want to talk about that because they think that they've got remember, the United Nations don't have anything with the African nations. Right? They want to speak about the little Ukraine thing and the Israeli thing. They want to keep your mind focused on their problems. Right? When there's big problems going on in Africa right now, man.
Yeah, that's it. And obviously they're sending troops out there because obviously soldiers are getting killed now, innit? And they'll be part of the UN, which will be the same as the ones that are enforcing the laws and the government. They're the ones out there keeping order in certain places in their tanks, and do you know what I mean? Because it's past that stage now. There's rebels out there holding AKs and all that, all ravaging villages and stuff. So they need military force in certain parts, and that's them not trusting in them, innit? Into what you was just saying then.
Right.
Yeah, that's it on that.
That's all I have on that.
Right, so basically now uproars. So basically there's tens of thousands of people protested in Budapest, Hungary, at the biggest rally against Viktor Orban's government for years, after a sexual abuse case pardoned by President Katalin Novak caused public uproar and led to her resignation. So the president released a sex offender. I don't know, a sexual abuse case. They pardoned it. You know how they do pardons in America? She's pardoned it, and there's an uproar because of that. So she had to resign and all that. But what does that sound like? That sounds like, when Yahweh Shai was up on, against trial, and then they said, look, who do you want to go? And they released Barabbas. You remember that? Yeah. And that's what they do, man. This is what these and they're nothing more than another form of the Roman Empire, how they deal with things. The government in Hungary operates the same way as the government in France. In France, they operate the same way as the Americans. It's all based on that same judicial system. You get it? But if you want to get it, you can. But it says about releasing it. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, you can get it. You can get it. I was going to go there still, just on a, you know, the fact that this is nothing new, innit? So if it's just a sexual abuse case, who else are they actually freeing? Do you know what I mean? When it comes down to it.
This is the book of Luke, chapter 23 and verse 13. And Pilate, when he had called together the chief priests and the rulers of the people, said unto them, Ye have brought this man unto me as one that perceiveth the people, that perversive the people. And behold, I having examined him before you, have found no fault in this man, touching those things wherefore ye accuse him. No, nor yet Herod, for I sent you to him, and lo, nothing worthy of death is done unto him. I will therefore chastise him and release him. For of a necessity he must release one unto them at the feast.
And that's the exact point. It's a custom for them to at their feast to release a prisoner.
One prisoner.
You get what I'm saying?
And they said they would choose Yahweh Shai, man. Yeah, that's who they had in mind for the selection. Imagine all the prisoners they've got there. They said, right, out of the jury, and out of the examining of the case, his case seemed like he could be one of the elected ones. They get put up there, man. So, but not just him was elected. Barabbas was elected. Just keep reading.
That's right. Go on.
And it says, Luke 23 and verse 18. And they cried out all at once, saying, Away with this man, and release unto us Barabbas, who for a certain sedition made in the city, and for murder, and was cast in prison.
That's right. And they do that in America as well. I can't remember what they call it, but it's like they do. It's the same.
Pardon. You give him a plea.
Yeah, that's it. A pardon.
You get a pardon. You get a plea.
Yes.
You can plea your case and get a pardon. And it says, verse 20. Pilate, therefore, willing to release Yahushua, spake again unto them. But they cried, saying, Crucify him, crucify him.
Yeah, man.
So that's how you know the blood wasn't on the Edomites' hands. It was the Israelites that sacrificed Yahushua as the lamb.
Right.
You understand? It was our sacrifice. It was nothing to do with their sacrifice. That's why when they say that they can repent from their sin, like it's not for you. It's not on your. There's no blood on your hands for that. For that Christ, he died for us.
To let him go.
He died for Israel. You understand? That's because Israel was the one that put him up there.
Yeah, exactly. That fled
That's the whole spiritual side of it.
The whole, the sacrifice. Right. Yeah,
and even when you get onto like the Revelations chapter 1 and verse 7, and behold, he cometh with cloud, and every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him. All kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. And who pierced him? We pierced him. There was even like it's not specific, but I don't really like saying it because it's not specific. But there's even a speculation that Yahushua was pierced by an Israelite, a Roman Israelite pierced him.
Yeah. Who was a guard?
He was a guard, like Cornelius.
You're on the YouTube. Centurion.
Like the centurion,
of the Italian band.
Where are you from? Cyprus. Where are you guys? Like, no more. You're Javan. Oh no. Kitten. Yeah, what's Kitten? Yeah, you're Kitten. Yeah, Kitten. Jog on.
Yeah, man. So what's it?
Go away.
Listen. There's been swirling clouds that are actually mosquitoes which have formed vast swarms over the West Indian city of Pune. Some residents have compared the site to a tornado, while others have warned the quantity of biting insects pose a serious danger to the disease they spread. And that's another thing, you know, like when you go to certain countries, I haven't, but I've heard it, you have to get a shot in it for malaria and that. That's what mosquitoes kind of carry in that. And there's a swarm of them in India right now. And, you know what I mean? All praises to our but they are rank. They live on some rank thing, man, like this.
And when you told me about that one yesterday, I saw a mosquito, bro. I was slapping that, bro. I'm like, bro, you better get out of my house, bro.
Yeah, man.
Malaria is basically blood poisoning.
Yeah, exactly. Because they, like, say one of them lands on someone, bites them, sucks up their thing, and then lands on someone else, and that person was diseased with that. You get it? So it's like spreading diseases. But you know, Elam, they're rag, man, still. So this is Deuteronomy 29 and verse 27, and the anger of Yahweh was kindled against this land to bring upon it all the curses that are written in this book. So yeah, this was talking about obviously the Israelites when, you know, in the land that they were in, but this is what's going to happen to all these other nations as well and their lands. Do you know what I mean? He's going to bring curses that are written in this book, and it says somewhere else as well, and the curses that are not written in
Deuteronomy 28.
Yeah, do you know what I mean? Because remember, the plague, one of the plagues was locusts, a swarm of locusts. So this, imagine a swarm of mosquitoes.
Deuteronomy 28, so read it.
Yeah, come on.
It's Deuteronomy 28 and verse 58. If thou wilt not observe to do all the words of this law that are written in this book, that thou mayest fear this glorious and fearful name, Yahweh, then Yahweh will make thy plagues wonderful and thy plagues of thy seed, then great plagues and of long continuance and sore sicknesses and of long continuance. Moreover, he will bring upon thee all the diseases of Egypt, which thou was afraid of, and they shall cleave unto thee. Also every sickness and every plague which is not written in the book of this law, then will Yahweh bring upon thee until thou be destroyed, and ye shall be left few in number, whereas ye were as the stars of heaven for multitude, because thou wouldest not obey the voice of Yahweh thy power. So a lot of these curses, man, they're going to be meant for Israel, man.
Yeah, that's right.
But then you might get caught up in the crossfires, man. You know what I mean? Because Israel wants to join hands with the wicked. And then they'll be like, right, like, why? Just remember like when Paul was on the boat. You know what I mean? And it's like, right, and then the boat was getting chastised, even with Jonah, innit?
Yeah,
Jonah was on the boat. That was both times, and it was like, look, I told you to listen, man. Like, look, you should have, Paul was saying, look, you meant to go that way, man.
Yeah.
You decided you meant to just pull up for a minute because there's a flood coming, there's a hurricane coming.
Yeah, he warned them.
He warned them, like, you don't want to listen, man. So boom, you got hit up with the shipwreck, man. You got the hurricane came, you got shipwrecked, man.
Same with Jonah, he was told to go. Where was he told
to Nineveh, innit?
Yeah, Nineveh, yeah, but he tried to veer off to
Tarshish. Veer off to some next end.
Tarshish.
Yeah, oh, that's the next end, you know, it's Tarshish. Yeah. Tried to skedaddle on that.
Yeah,
and then the Most High gave him a damn big fish to send him right back to where he was came from.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? And he was he had to cast lots on the fishermen had to say, should we cast lots to see if we should throw him off?
Yeah.
And the lot says, our survey says,
yeah, Jonah. Yeah. And he even said as well, look,
says, it's me, you know. It's me, man. And that's what it is. The other nations know it's us already. We just don't know it's us.
Yeah.
But the other nations, they're making us sin and keeping us at our arm's length. You know what I mean? So while the destruction comes upon us, they can watch it from afar off. That's why when we're killing each other in the ends, right? In the ghettos and in the estates and right, in the projects. The police only come after the fact, man, because they know the curses are on us. We're gonna do their job for them, man.
Yeah, for real. That's right. That's right.
They keep us at arm's length.
Yeah,
man.
yeah. You got a precept, yeah?
This is the book of Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 17. And Yahweh will take away from thee all the sickness, and will put none of the evil diseases of Egypt which thou knowest upon thee, but will lay them upon all them that hate thee.
And that's a good understanding there.
Yeah.
Because even if you're in this law, statutes and commandments, the Most High won't give you them sicknesses anyway, man. He will put that hedge around you. Alright, he will put the angel cover his wings around you, and then the other nations will get these sicknesses while you're there just doing your thing, man. Alright, you're gonna be fed, you're gonna be well nourished and first, clothed. Everyone knows, so we're thinking, how comes he's walking around a blind man? You're a blind man, and you got your battery charged, got your iPod, your earphones in, you got your Walkman and that. You know what I mean? You got everything needed, man, to keep you in your vibes, man. Yeah,
That's right.
In your meditation.
That's right. It says, isn't it? Wisdom and what's it?
Wisdom, stability, yeah. I read it.
Yeah, can't.
This is the book of Isaiah. This is Yeshaya, chapter 30. This is Yeshaya. This is Isaiah chapter 33 and verse 6. And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure.
Yeah, man. That's going to keep us stable in them times.
The fear of the Lord is your reparation, man.
Yeah, that's right. And if you fear the Most High, you're going to keep his commandments. Going back to these plagues will come upon you if you're trusting in the Most High.
That's right.
You know what I mean?
That's right.
But like the plague that's over there, look at this one over now. See what's happening.
Yeah.
That's a plague, yeah. That's a plague of the
mind.
Of the mind.
Yeah.
Madness, isn't it? Madness.
Yeah. Now we're astonished, man. We're astonished now, like, wow, this is the man that made the earth to tremble, like.
Yeah.
And now look at him, look. It's a damn vagabond.
With a beer in his
With a
hand.
Budweiser. Look. Look. The guy in the fluorescent. You can't see him, look, he's in the fluorescent. Getting nuts. Sorry, what's lucky?
No, that's good, man. That's good. You got another one? So over 6.4 inches of rain was recorded at the UAE University Station in Al Ain City, located in Abu Dhabi. Additionally, Al Ain City witnessed the highest amount of hail in the country. So yeah, and the temperatures dropped as low as 7.6 degrees. This is in the United Emirates, you know, Abu Dhabi. Yeah, so yeah, like in the desert and that, they're having hailstones and that now. Do you know what I mean? So if you get me King Isaiah 28 and verse 2, you know? So the Most High is judging the Emirates.
The Arabs.
Yeah, the Arabs, yeah.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 28 and verse 2. Behold, Yahweh hath a mighty and strong one, which as a tempest of hail and a destroying storm, as a flood of mighty waters overflowing, shall cast down to the earth with his hand.
Yeah, man. And that's all by, that's all by Dubai, innit? Saudi Arabia, the bottom of it, man. And they're getting rain, temperatures dropping low, which is like, was record breaking. That's not normal in them areas there, you know? So yeah, on another thing, Iran are test firing advanced ballistic missiles in a series of war drills meant to prepare the Islamic Republic for a strike on Israeli military sites that house American made F-35 jets. So this is according to the country's state-controlled media. So the Iran, their media are basically saying that they get testing missiles and that to strike against Israeli military sites which hold fighter jets, F-37 fighter jets.
She called it new woman kissing. Ever since that lost the blood. But you know she was begging for it.
Just as we was going into, like, smitten thee with madness, you know, another example. So yeah, what can you say? So Iran, man, they're calling it, they you know.
That also goes back into that he's created the Cosmith, man.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
They're just building. All they're doing is building. Bro. The Most High's put the spirit on them to keep building these nuclear arsenals so they can blow up their asses, isn't it?
And what we was going into this morning about the fact that the other nations now have had enough of Esau, and they're gonna start turning on it because obviously Israeli that's part of the whole Babylon system, and this is another quick thing on that, you know. I'll kind of be a bit wise with the words and that on this one, but basically. This is a screenshot that man got. I don't know if they'll be able to see it still, but they'll see the flags and they'll get where I'm coming from. But so Iran knows that, you know, we all know that Israeli is American and American is Israeli. They're on the same path, innit? But look, this, yeah, is basically all the leaders of the American government. You get it? Yeah, so you've got the Secretary of Treasury, the Attorney General, Secretary of Homeland Security, all of them.
And there's more than that.
All of there's more than that. And they're
because
all
you can go into the music industry, the American football industry, the basketball industry, the film industry.
Yes, they're all of Jewish.
All of them descendants.
The wishes. So you know what I mean. You know, obviously this isn't new to us, but I'm just putting that out there.
That's just
you get what I'm saying?
What about the health committees as well?
Yeah, the health ones, the war ones. They're, you know,
they're all damn cousins
yes,
and
exactly.
brothers and sisters and
the
uncles
thing,
and
cool, yeah, got it. And the thing about it, all of this, that all the information that we're giving you is information you can find for yourself. We're just giving to you, thus save the Most High as well. So we're matching up the biblical nationalities to the modern day society and the prophecy that's going on and who's right now controlling.
It's Amalek, man.
This,
It's Amalek. Let's just be real. The Bible says that Jacob is the beginning and Esau is the end.
That's right.
And it's Amalek, man. Oh, that pork, man. Oh, that is nice.
What is it?
Can you smell it?
Yeah. This is the book of Job, chapter 9 and verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covereth the faces of the judges thereof. If not, who and where and who is he? So the earth is in the hands of the wicked. We already know who's running this system, man. The infrastructure. The brother just showed you there who's on them top plates and what nationality they are and where they come from.
Where is it? When you got it here? Look, turn over that one. No.
Let me get that one real quick.
It would be the one that would be the last one. And there we go, man.
Yeah, the infrastructure there.
Look.
Oh, yeah.
You know? But you can see who's on the top of the infrastructure, with the earth being given into the hands of.
Right.
But, this is the book.
And last time when we put this up, they got upset about this, you know that?
They got the Great Reset.
Yeah, they got upset about this. And they flagged
Baba Kishore, if you read the Exodus chapter 17.
What's it?
Go on. Hello, how you doing? You alright? Do you believe in the Bible? Yeah, so what's your nationality? Where's your father from? Guyana. Yeah, so, you know.
Guyana.
Yeah, that's
My island still. Well, my island is Israel. So Yeah, so your father's from Guyana. Well, my dad's from Guyana. And I got brought up on my mom's side. My mom's Jamaican, my dad's Guyana. But when I was reading the Bible, so I went on a spiritual journey, trying to identify who I am. That he was God. And when I actually went on this journey, I started reading my Bible for myself. We're in the 21st century now. Everyone's educated. I couldn't find Diana in the Bible, but I still found myself in there. Yeah? The Jews in there. So I stopped calling myself Guyanese and Jamaican, because that's not who I am. That's what society would call me. That is not us. So what I understand by reading this Bible, not for having my pastor read it to me, my pastor was telling me nothing. I started going to church, my pastor said. So I identify myself now as a Jew, a real Jew, as an Israelite. Yeah. And I actually had to go and ask my granddad as well, and he confirmed it more for me as well. Because I read, give me Deuteronomy chapter 37, the one that I asked your elders.
Yeah, 32.
Yeah, 32.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 32 and verse 7. And it reads, remember the days of old, consider the years of many generations.
Yeah.
Ask thy father, and he will show thee thy elders, and they will tell thee.
And this is what I had to, this is what put me into, because I had to go and trace myself back. Why is it that the Negroes from the West Coast of Africa and the Nigerians, why do we go through so much persecution? Why do we go through, and in today's society, people still looking down upon us? Because of, we bring everything to their community as Caribbean or South America. We bring everything to their community. Why we still have the lowest and the basics? And when I say reading the Bible, it's because of we are the biblical Israelites. And the reason why we go through these persecution is because we forgot to keep the commandments of God. So when I asked my granddad and I could line it up to the scriptures, I knew that I was no longer these Bibles that were calling me. I was no longer Jamaican or black man, or I was God's chosen. Get me Deuteronomy chapter 7:6. And it's a person that's upon us.
You need to open a YouTube.
We have got YouTube. Yeah.
What's the YouTube?
It's called the Van of Israel. Van of Israel language.
So I have to write it. So I
This-
can check it.
Yes.
In this though, let's give you something.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 7 and verse 6.
Yeah.
Says, for thou art an holy people
Yeah.
unto the Lord thy God.
Holy means to be separate, means to be set apart. Yeah?
The Lord thy God hath chosen thee to be a special people unto himself.
That is a very, what's that word? Possessive word. It shows us to be a special people unto himself, yeah?
Above all people.
No, we're all equal.
Above all people.
We're the same.
Above all
We're
people.
above all these other nations. The ones that went through these curses, the Israelites, the so-called blacks, Latinos and Native Americans.
Anyway, I have to go now. So I'll check it on YouTube.
Alright, cool.
Yeah?
But sister, what we're trying to get at... Yeah, we're trying to get you. But what we're trying to get you at, you're an Israelite of the Bible, so come back to the law section of the commandments.
Keep the
Keep
commandments.
the commandments and the God section and repent. Repent then.
Yes. Shalom. Yeah, beautiful king. Yeah. So yeah, that was it on the thing. I mean, there's been uproars as well in the like from last week, but there's more now.
Amalek.
Yeah. Go on. Carry on with that.
Yeah, Amalek, man. War for them forever, man.
Yeah.
This is the book of Exodus, chapter 17 and verse 8.
Bring it out.
And then came Amalek to fight with Israel. And then came Amalek to and fought with Israel in Rabadam. And Moses said unto Joshua, choose us out of men and go and fight with Amalek.
And what?
And go and fight with Amalek. And tomorrow I will stand on top of the hill with my rod of God in my hand. So Joshua did as Moses had said to him and fought with Amalek. And Moses and Aaron and Hur went up to the top of the hill. And it came to pass when Moses held his hand that Israel prevailed. And when he laid down his hands, Amalek prevailed. But when Moses' hands were heavy, and they took a stone and put it unto him, he sat thereon, and Aaron and Hur stayed up his hand, the one on the one side and the other on the other side.
That's the same, man. You need your brother with you, man.
Right.
Moses wasn't doing it on his own, man. It takes like I said, it takes a village to raise a child, doesn't it? It takes an army to fight battles, man. Battles ain't just fought with just one man army, man.
No, it can't. And his hands were steady to the going down of the sun.
There you go. His arms were steady, man. Like before, when you hold up your hands for so long, you start shaking, man. Hold your arms up for so long, you're gonna start shaking. Alright, his arms weren't no shakiness when you got your brother around you, man. Alright, read.
And Joshua discomfited Amalek and his people.
And what?
And Joshua discomfited Amalek and his people with the edge of the sword.
With what?
With the edge of the sword. And Yahweh said unto Moses, write this for a memorial in a book, and rehearse it in the ears of Joshua.
Rehearse it, man. Make sure Joshua remembers these things. Don't make Joshua ever forget. Alright? That's why this is reparations, man. That Joshua, you don't need no handouts from these people, man. This is the reparations that you need to receive, right? Rehearse it to Joshua, right, God?
For I will utterly put out the remembrance of Amalek from under the heaven.
Right.
And Moses built an altar and called the name of it Yahweh Nissi. For he said, because Yahweh has sworn that Yahweh will have war with Amalek, will have war with Amalek from generation to generation.
Yeah, but Shema
And that goes into, because obviously even now, like these heathens, even now when we try and have a little bypass of our own to better ourselves, they're always in our way.
Yeah.
They keep us in the sins. And that's why the Most High had war with Amalek, because of when we try to go back and worship him, they always put folly in front of us. I wouldn't let us buy.
They're the main culprits.
They're the main culprits. That's why it was the blessing that was given to Esau. Amalek's Esau's grandson, for those that are out there still learning. It was the blessing that was given to him. You know, his blessing was the sword, and their sword against us is to rule over us in this short time.
And that even goes to show that, the sword is their blessing, but with the power of the Most High, we can use that sword easily against them, man. It's nothing hard for us, man. Our blessing is to be the chosen and the best at everything.
That's right.
Their blessing is to have the sword, but as soon as we got the Most High on our team,
That's right.
now it's easy for us to destroy them with the sword.
We got the ultimate weapon.
The ultimate, Yahweh Shai, man. It's the ultimate weapon, man. He's made a horn that will come out of David, isn't it?
That's
The
right.
ultimate weapon is Yahweh Shai, man. When he comes, and then he's going to give us the powers as well, give us that spirit. Remember that Acts 1 and 8? Put that Holy Spirit on us. Right, they're changing in the twinkling of an eye. Yeah, the Isaiah 40s and that, when it says you're going to run and not faint and fly like eagles. Yeah, man, we're going to have holy spiritual powers, man. Rays of beams of coming out of palms, beams of light, illuminated ones.
Yeah.
They go, power up and start glowing and that. Turning down super, man.
That's right.
We're going to need weapons like the carnal weapons. Our sword, it just means to be able to fight, man.
Exactly that.
That's right. So I think that's it, really. I mean, the uproars, we went into the uproars last week, but there's India, there's still uproars with the farmers, heading into the border of New Delhi, that there's all protesting and that. The Budapest are brought out, the Indonesian activists. So basically in Indonesia, they're uproaring because basically the government have basically let the Moabites to basically deal with this land and make it a glass factory where loads of people live. So so they have to move, and they're uprising against their government basically on that.
And once again, that goes into the vote of confidence with their government system, man.
Yeah.
They're going against, like, they're not happy because of, like, the Eastern Hemisphere always hold onto their tradition. So they're not gonna sit there and allow another nation to move in and start building.
Yeah.
You know, they keep their infrastructure how it is, not like the Western Hemisphere where everybody's come and built and made home and, you know,
set up shop.
Where the Eastern Hemisphere, like, you really think that Elon can go into China and start building a big ass mosque in there? They'll be like, hell no. You know, do you think they can go to Korea and start building a mosque there? They'll be like, hell no.
Not even a mosque, what they call it? A temple.
A temple. Do you think they can do that?
Sikh
They'll be like,
temple
no.
and all that.
They'll be like, nah, you're not doing that. Not on this side. You want to do that, go and do that
Elephants.
east.
Elephants.
Yeah. They'll be like, go and do that on Esau side, bro. They'll be like, Elon, go do that on Esau side, bro. I'm all please.
And they're both Asian, innit?
Yeah.
One's just... They're both Asian, innit? One's just
full of
Asian and that.
One's IC6.
One's an IC4.
One's an IC4.
Yeah, I think it's IC3, isn't it? No.
IC3.
Sorry. Yeah,
The IC6 and IC4.
You know that you're an Israelite according to the Bible?
Yeah.
You heard about that long time? Why come you're not up here with us teaching the people, man?
What you teaching them? Black history.
Pretty much.
Yeah, give me the book of Isaiah chapter 9.
They stole us. Then they took us down to the West Indian Islands. Mainly to harvest, help them with sugarcane plantation.
Israel be not gathered.
No, Israelites, they're not gathered, right? We're not gathered into like our own countries. We're not gathered where we all know who we are. We're calling ourselves either Haitian, Dominican Republic, Ivory Coast. I'm not a coast of Ivory. I'm not Ghana, I'm not Nigeria. These names that they've given us are the names of the colonizers that put this on us, right? Because what we let again?
Though Israel be not gathered.
We're not gathered in one unity, one mindset. Some are Rastafarian, some are Nation of Islam, some are Christianity, different divisions of Christianity, or in Islam, alright, or Israelites. We're all divided. We're not gathered in one conscious mindset according to the Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the God of Israel, right? Read.
Yet shall I be glorious in the eyes of the Lord, and my God shall be my strength. And he said, it is a light thing.
It's hard, it's heavy.
It is a light thing.
It's light, it's not even easy, it's featherweight, alright?
That thou shouldest be my servant to raise up the tribes of Jacob.
So that's what we need to do, bro.
So you're raising up, sir.
We're raising up the truth, and we're showing that the real Israelites, you was enslaved and you was in this captivity for lacking obedience to the Most High. As soon as we start listening to the Most High, all these curses come off us, bro. We get no diseases that they're pushing out there.
And how we tuned into. Just clean up yourself now.
We'll show you. Do the Trinity chapter 10 and 12.
Yeah.
We'll show you that exactly how you
I
said.
just want to tune in there because I know it's time to tune in. Because it's global warming.
Right.
Like it's supposed to be. I'm sorry, man. Sorry. You know, because what I was going to say to you.
Let's answer this. Hold that.
It's February. I can walk down there without a top on.
Read that.
Listen, Deuteronomy 10 and verse 12. And now Israel.
And now who?
And now Israel.
We said, you're an Israelite. Now Israel.
What doth the Lord thy God require of thee?
What's the requirements of an Israelite? Okay. What's the purpose of our life?
Yeah, but to fear the Lord thy God.
Fear God, bro. The God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Yeah. We fear the God, bro. Yeah.
To walk in all his ways.
So we gotta walk in his ways. One of his ways is, look, bro, if you notice on the brothers, this is one of his ways.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah.
What, tassel top?
Yeah, with a ribbon of blue.
Yeah, where's my top? Where's
Where's
the top? Where's the top?
That's good.
Are you selling them? Have you got any for sale?
No, we can hook you up and show you the place.
I'm an Israelite. I want one of the tops, mate. Yeah. Because I've got to start to get on it, man.
Yeah, bro.
That's the vibration to have.
That's the right spirit to have.
Right,
Yeah.
there's
To
more
walk in his
though,
ways.
there's more.
And what about the headband? What the headband?
This is like when we're teaching, we wear a beach. what I mean? This is just one of the requirements as a priest. We're not trying to be like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. It's just
Is that your design? Did you like design it? The tops?
yeah, we designed it. The tops don't specifically need to have this on. It can be any plain top, but it just has to definitely have.
Yeah. How much is it? How much is the thing?
Well, the tassels are about £3 a meter, £3.50
I mean,
a meter.
how much do you get at the top?
A top.
Have you got a number? So
We'll give you all that.
Trust me, we'll give you that. So it says, and to love him and to serve the Lord thy God with all thy heart and with all thy soul, to keep the commandments of the Lord and his statutes which I command thee this day for thy good.
So it's a good thing to keep the commandments.
Right.
Go to Numbers 15 and verse 37.
This is Numbers.
What's the start of 36?
This is Numbers chapter 15 and verse 36. And it reads, for example, Numbers 15 and verse 32. And while the children of Israel were in the wilderness, they found a man that gathered sticks upon the Sabbath day. And they found him gathering sticks. And they that found him gathering sticks brought him unto Moses and to Aaron and unto all the congregation, and they put him in ward.
So you can't do no working on the Sabbath day. And serve our work. You can't work for governments. And that. You can do holy
is it
work.
Saturday? Is it Saturday?
Friday sundown to the Saturday sundown.
I heard it was Saturday. A black guy told me.
Yeah, but not specifically Saturday. Saturday starts at 12 o'clock. It's from Friday sundown to Saturday sundown.
So Saturday.
Yeah, that's the whole cycle of the day, according to the Bible. Right?
And then it says, and they put him in ward
They put him in like in a prison, in a cell, right?
because it was not declared what they should do unto him.
Yeah.
And the Lord said unto Moses, the man shall be surely put to death.
The man shall what?
Shall be surely put to death.
And the man shall surely be put to death, man. It's not lawful to bring the Sabbath day, right?
And it says that all the congregation.
That's a big deal. Yeah.
No, but brother, you're not put to death today when you bring the Sabbath. You got that word called grace at the moment. It's like that's what the Messiah came. The Messiah came when we're now lost. We're the lost sheep. We don't know what we're doing to commit sin. As sin is a transgression of God's law. In these times, Moses brought them out of Egypt and took them the law, so it was more strict. If you don't know, you get me? You can't get
It's difficult because we still need to live in this system and get a bit of money so you can get something to
but
live.
the system allows you. The system allows you to have a break, brother.
Yeah, the system
The
allows
system doesn't make you work 7 days.
Yeah, I know.
You yourself decide to work 7
So
days.
what am I supposed to do on the day that I'm resting? Like read the Bible and stuff?
Yeah. Of course, based on the rules of the Sabbath.
Yeah. The rules of the Sabbath.
The Sabbath rules. No buying, no selling, no keeping fire.
Look, I've got to move on, but you've got to give me a number for you guys. I really like it.
Let's keep going. Let's keep
Right,
going.
so quickly, I'll read this quick. And the Lord said unto Moses, the man shall surely be put to death. All the congregation shall stone him with stones without the camp. And all the congregation brought him without the camp and stoned him with stones, and he died as the Lord commanded Moses. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel, and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments.
So Israelites, the ones that are put into these conditions, slavery and stuff, they should be having fringes according to not them damn Israelis, them Jewish people, right? This is for us, the ones that have been put in slavery, and our names.
I'm on the top, so at least what it is will give me, you know what I mean, to recognise, you know what I mean,
your nationality.
you know what I mean. I'm telling you, I'm really on the top of it. So when it comes to like Saturday or some
Sabbath
I
and
can
that,
wear my
you
top
know that
indoors.
right.
You know what I mean? You can give me a connection. This is what I'm trying to say. Give me the number.
Get some frankincense and
We'll
myrrh.
finish this.
Get some frankincense and myrrh burning. Get that right spirit in the house and get them cleansed like them demons.
So it
Because I get
says,
a lot of fucking sympathy in the accent. I just deal with it, you know what I mean?
Let's let the word.
I know what that is.
Let's let the word.
so it says, Speak unto the children of Israel and bid them that they make them fringes in the borders of their garments throughout their generation,
Young children, our children, grandchildren, read.
and that they put upon the fringe of the borders a ribbon of blue.
A ribbon of what?
A ribbon of blue. And it shall be unto you for a fringe, that ye may look upon it and remember all the commandments.
I need to keep the Sabbath.
And remember all the commandments.
I can't eat pork or crabs.
And remember all the commandments.
I can't make marriages with the Caucasians or the Indians or the Chinese.
And remember all the commandments of the Lord.
There's more commandments, but you're just going over some of the major ones, right?
And do them.
And do them.
And that ye seek not after your own heart and after your own eyes, after which ye used to go a-whoring.
And that's what you just said. You want to put that spirit on you. When you put them on now, you can remember, yeah, look, I'm an Israelite. I need to keep commandments.
Give us your number there. I've got
Your number's
It's
on
there.
there. It's on there, bro.
Straight.
What's your name, King?
Son,
So when you read, when you call, man, I know your name.
it's going to be alright. You're going to
Isaiah.
be given the power of the third eye. Go through again.
Alright, but we don't really do third eye, but yeah, man. Power of the awakening. Gird up my light.
Most High winning. Yeah, it's a spiritual thing. Yeah, of course.
When they eat, it's because of like what people don't understand is the Romans, isn't it? They have a zeal, but not according to knowledge. But they go on the left hand side when they say eyes.
What they call it though, it's retail therapy.
Retail therapy. How you doing, sisters? You got 10 minutes to hear some Bible verse? Wow.
That's what it's about, man. Not out here to wake up our people. The spirit bear witness, isn't it? The sheep is voice.
That's Eve, isn't it?
Yeah.
Start laughing. Yeah. Isaiah 30 again, let's go.
Isaiah
30 verse 8.
chapter 30 and verse 8, and it reads, Now go, write it before them in the table, and note it in a book, that it may be for the time to come forever and ever, that this is a rebellious people.
This is what?
That this is a rebellious people.
Yeah.
Lying children, children that will not hear the law of the Lord, which say to the seers, see not.
Yeah, we say to them, do you mind when they hear 2 words of the Bible? And they say no, they don't want to see. Right?
Which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us right things, speak unto us smooth things.
Speak that smooth stuff, man.
Prophesy deceit.
And that's what they rather hear. They rather hear deceitful lies. They don't want to hear the truth, man.
Right.
They don't want to hear thus saith the word, man. Thus saith the Lord, man. When you trim your ways, everyone loves you. When you trim your ways, everyone loves you, man.
You're seeking the love.
Yeah, and then you get deceit coming when you see that, man. When you're just 100% real to the bone, alright? No one's gonna want you around them, man. Well, except real ones. The real ones will stay around you when you stay on that real love. That's a loving vibe. Only real people know what real love is, man. Alright? When you're there and you're not cutting shapes. But you didn't have to do that. Papa did say don't love it. Yeah, man. That was gonna round up, so I said, but yeah, get the book of 1 Kings, chapter 8. So 2 Kings, not 2 Kings. We'll find this. 2 Kings. 2 Kings chapter 17, verse 13.
understand.
This is 2 Kings chapter 17 and verse 13. And it reads, "Yet the Lord testified against Israel and against Judah by all the prophets and by all the seers, saying, Turn ye from your evil ways and keep my commandments and my statutes according to all the law which I commanded your fathers and which I sent to you by my servants, the prophets. Notwithstanding they would not hear, but hardened their necks. But hardened their necks, like to the neck of their fathers that did not believe in the Lord their God, and they rejected his status and his covenant that he made with their fathers."
Leave it on that. There you go, man. Same thing, it's nothing new under the sun. They was doing it back them times, man. Harden their necks, rebellious, stiff-necked. Want to do as the ways of their fathers, man. Instead of just buckling down and hearing the word of the Lord. Alright, read that, bro.
This is the book of 1 John chapter 4 and verse 5. They are of the world, therefore speak they of the world.
Yeah, and that's what it is. They want to hear of the world.
And the world heareth them.
And that's what it is. When they speak of the world will hear them, man. The world will be like, yeah, they got that same lingo. They speak that same language. We're speaking Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai language, man. So it's like we're speaking a whole different dialect to these people. Right? We're lost in, now we're lost in translation. Right? But they're lost, man. If you had any spiritual aspects to your soul, you would understand what we're saying is righteous.
Sirach chapter 3 verse 23. Be not curious in unnecessary matters, for more things are showed unto thee than men understand. Verse 24. For many are deceived by their own vain opinion.
And that's the point. Many are deceived by their own vain opinion. We've had that a lot today. With the woman out there, right? They're all deceived with their own vain opinion, man. Your opinion will not be nothing.
When you're getting married, make sure you marry your other half. How do you not think you got same, I same, I don't even get you. I'm a Nubian.
So when you marry your own
kind, basically, innit? She's telling Somalians, Ethiopians to stick with their own kind. Get me? What we should be telling our people.
She's drunk and mad.
Yeah, I know.
You'd think that she's mad, but she was saying the righteous. That was righteous. It's coming out of the mouth of a heathen, man.
Yeah, that's right. It's like
No, you understood it. I wasn't even paying attention. I wasn't even paying attention.
She was mumbling it.
Because I'm thinking, what's she doing in Wood Green? She's top them. Madness. It's like the demons trying to
follow us.
But yeah.
So I can read this one again.
Yeah, read that again.
Sirach chapter 3 and verse 24. For many are deceived by their own vain opinion, and an evil suspicion have overthrown their judgment.
Psalms 81 and 11. Yeah, and an evil suspicion has overthrown their judgment. Because we don't want to hear your words, man. If a man speak, let him speak as the oracles of God, man.
Right.
We don't want to hear your judgment. And that's what it says, only God's going to judge me. On what? On what grounds will he judge you? According to the Bible, fam. He's going to say, bro, you didn't keep this commandment, and you didn't keep this law, so I'm going to judge you on that. You don't even make sense to what you're saying. He ain't going to judge you according to what your heart thinks, man. Your heart, you can give a damn about what your heart thinks, man. And you said that yourself. Man, you don't understand my heart. God understands my heart. The Bible says your heart should be in the commandments of the Lord. So now what you got to say now? Your own opinion. God don't give a damn about your damn opinion, man. God made you to keep his word. And now your opinion matters. You're making me cry, blood.
Cry. What's that again?
Start what I said.
This is the book of Psalms chapter 81 and verse 11. But my people will not hearken to my voice, and Israel will none of me.
Finish up 14.
So I gave them up unto their own heart. On their own heart's lust.
And their what?
On their own heart's lust.
So that's what the Most High done, man.
That's right.
He gave you up, man. He gave up on you, man. I can't deal, man. You know what I mean? Like, you try to talk to him. 3, 4, 5. Let the just be unjust. That's what I was going to read earlier, isn't it? Revelation 22. Hold down. Revelation 22, at verse 11. That's why I'm like. That's why with certain times, even with the other time when that Ark was trying to talk to that Muslim guy, and he didn't want to hold fast and keep his foot. I said, then struggle on them, bro. You know what I mean? If you ain't got patience, you know what I mean? Do your own thing. Do your heart's telling you to do, man. Alright, read this, bro.
This is Revelation 22 and verse 11.
Go on.
He that is unjust, let him be unjust still.
Yeah.
He which is filthy, let him be filthy still.
If you don't want to get down with the program and you want to die in Babylon, then that's up to you, man. No one ain't forcing no one. No one ain't saying, oh yeah, you know what, let me get you in a headlock and come and read this verse. It's up to you. Your heart needs to be in the commandments and laws, man. If you love the God of Abraham, Isaac and Jacob, just do what he's saying, man. Alright, read.
And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still.
Enough of them want to go on like they're righteous, but don't even know what your commandment means, man. Don't even know what the Lord wants from you. And you go on like you're righteous. You don't know what righteousness is, because you don't even want to read what righteousness means, man.
Right.
Alright, read this, bro.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 81 and verse 12. So I gave them up unto their own heart's lust.
Their own heart's lust, man. The Most High gave up on you, read.
And they walked in their own counsel.
They walked what?
And they walked in their own counsel.
They walked in their own feelings, man. Alright? The Most High says, don't get tattoos. And you go on and say, nah, you know what? Me and my people, we're gonna all get lionesses, and we're all gonna get lions, and
We're gonna get matching tattoos.
we're gonna get scorpions, and
Zodiacs and
our
them
mum's
too.
date of birth. And understand? You walk in your own counsel, man. You're destroying your skin that the Most High gave you precious, man. Alright, read.
Verse 13. Oh, that my people have hearkened unto me, and Israel has walked in their own ways.
They walk in your own ways, man. Read.
I shall soon have subdued their enemy,
Yeah,
and turn their hands against their adversary.
Yeah, but if you would have walked in the ways of the Most High, he would have destroyed the Caucasian race, man. He would have destroyed the Indian man race, man. That you love buying from, man. Alright? The Most High would have destroyed the Greeks and the Turkish. If you walked in the ways of the Most High, he would destroy your enemies, man.
That's right.
But because you love the enemy so much, he's made them lords over you. He's made them masters over you, man. Alright? I'm from 14, innit? Finish at 14.
Yeah, that's how we finish.
Yeah, give me Jeremiah 2:14.
Jeremiah chapter 2 and verse 14. Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Why is he spoiled?
Yeah, and that's the point, man. Our people are spoiled, man. Our people are why are we spoiled? Because of this Babylon system, man. But is he a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? No, man. Alright? He's a peculiar people, man.
That's right.
Israel are a peculiar people above all people on the face of the earth. Alright, read that again.
Says Jeremiah 2 verse 14. Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave?
Is Israel a servant? Is he a homeborn slave? Go on.
Why is he spoiled?
Why is he spoiled? Read.
The young lions roared upon him and yelled, and they made his hand waste. His it made his land waste.
Leave it as that, yeah. You alright? What you got to say, man?
Lions roared upon him.
You know who that is? The Caucasian race. The Caucasian race, they put their hands upon us, man. And laid our lands waste, and now we're here in Babylon.
Don't blame them.
Huh? Don't blame, no, we don't blame them. We blame ourselves for not listening to God. That's the only reason why you're in power right now. Otherwise, you would have subdued our enemies. Read that again. Psalms 81. Psalms 81 and start from verse.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 81 and verse 13. Oh, that my people had hearkened unto me, and Israel had walked in their own way. I should soon have subdued their enemies and turned my hand against their adversary.
There you go, man. That's the only reason why the Lions have had the spoil on us, man. Otherwise, we would have been cushy, man. We would have had it nice. But now we gotta do what? Repent and say Slakia the way Daniel said sorry, man. Alright, forgive our forefathers, man. Forgive the sins that we know and the sins we don't know, man. Alright? And let's remember who we are. Let's remember Jerusalem, man. Let's not forget Jerusalem. Let's not forget the laws, statutes, and commandments.
Right. I'll go.
This is the book of 2 Thessalonians chapter 3 verse 1. Finally, brethren, pray for us that the word of the Lord may have free course and be glorified even as it is with you, and that we may be delivered from unreasonable and wicked men, for all men have not faith.
So there you go. Yeah, we want to make sure that when we read this word, we have a free course, man. That the Holy Spirit's on us and we precepts go upon precepts, man. Because not everyone's out here with that spirit. Give me that Israel. What's it?
This is 2 Ezra chapter 5, no 4, no it's like a 3, and where shall I start? This is 2 Ezra 3 verse 33. And yet their reward appeareth not, and their labour have no fruit. For I have gone here and there through the heathen, and I see that they flow in wealth.
And that's the point, man. They're flowing in wealth because the Most High gave them the law, man. They're flowing in wealth because the Most High has given them the wealth back.
That's right.
The Most High already said that He's given their hands He's given the world to the hands of the wicked. Yeah, Job 9:24 says the wealth is given to the hands of the wicked, man. Yeah,
So 2 Ezra chapter 3 and verse 3, it says, and yet their reward appeareth not, and their labour have no fruit. For I have gone here and there through the heathen, and I see that they flow in wealth, and think not upon thy commandments.
Sam, you don't think upon the commandments. Edomite Sam, you don't think upon the commandments of the Lord. That's what this is talking about you, Edomite Sam. Alright? Edomite Samuel came up, man. From last week to this week, we don't miss out on Edomite Sam. You can't run away, Edomite Sam. You find you. Alright? That's it, we go.
Verse 34 it says, weigh thou that therefore our wickedness now in the balance, and there's also that dwell in the world.
That's right.
And so shall thy name nowhere be found but in Israel.
But where?
But in Israel.
Yeah, your name's not going to be found. by Israel. See?
For when was it that they which dwell upon the earth have not sinned in thy sight? Or what people have so kept thy commandments? Thou shalt find that Israel by name have kept thy precepts, but not the heathen.
Yeah, that's the point, man. Our people keep the precepts. We keep that free flowing, that free force. Because you find one precept puzzles up with another precept. Understand? And you ask these people about precepts. You know what a precept is? Okay, so what? Right on, innit? Because this is the talk we're talking. We're just looking at pictures.
This is the.
So do you know what a precept is? Huh?
Tell me what it is.
A precept. Read that again. You find that what?
It says in 2 Ezra 3:36, thou shalt find that Israel by name have kept thy precepts, but not the heathen.
So do you know the difference between Israel and a heathen? No.
I don't know what those words mean. So what should you say?
Okay, give me the book of Isaiah chapter 40 and verse 15. We're going to show you. Because that's what we're using. We're using precepts. Precepts would mean the Bible scriptures. And we don't just read it like a storybook. No, we as Israelites know how to decode it. It's a Bible code. So we're going to give you the code for heathen. Alright, let's go.
This is Isaiah 40 and verse 15.
Read.
Behold, the nations are as a drop of a bucket.
A nation, that's meaning, this is Isaiah talking to Israelites. And he says the nations, the other nations, not the Israelites, they're like a drop that falleth from a bucket, right? Read.
Yeah. It says, and are counted as the small dust of the balance.
So there's a small dust that you put on a scale and it don't even weigh up anything. It's that light. That's what the other nations, it's a speckle. Right? That's what the other nations are like. They don't hold no weight or value to them. Alright, read.
Behold, he taketh up the isles as a very little thing.
Alright, the isles, like the island, the Isle of Wight, the isles, the islands, like England and the Cypriot Islands, all of them, they're very little things, right, read?
It says, and Lebanon is not sufficient to burn.
The Lebanese people, they're not even worth burning. They're not even worth, like they're that insignificant. You don't even need to burn them. Alright, read?
And it says, nor the beast thereof sufficient for a burnt offering.
Yeah, so the Most High where he does offerings, right? The Messiah was is an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. He was a sacrifice, he was a burnt offering for the Israelites. You Lebanese and all the other nations, they're heathen, they're not worth anything. You understand? That's according to God.
And then there's one more. It says, all nations before him are as nothing.
Are as what?
Are as nothing.
The heathens. Heathens are as nothing. You understand? But Israel, they're classified as holy and chosen and special, and to receive a kingdom of milk, a land of milk and honey, a street paved with gold and diamonds. Well, Moses was in the wilderness and he never got to see the kingdom, but he understands. Joshua and Caleb, yes. He led them into the land of milk and honey. Yes. There you go. They're Israelites. They're Israelites.
Israelites come from Jacob.
Israelites came from Jacob, yes. Yeah. So look, what you're using right now is precepts. All right, because you're getting pieces and putting it together. All right, but we, by nature, by name, we keep the precepts, because the real Israelites are the ones that were subjugated to slaughtering and slavery and shipment and put on cargo, sold like cargo, like a merchant. We were merchandise. All right, sold to Italians, Spaniards, Dutch, French, right? Germans, yeah, English.
My husband is from North Africa. She's South Africa.
Yeah. To hell with North Africans.
To hell?
Yeah, because they're Ottoman Turks and they're Turkish and they're Albanians and they're Algerians and they're Moroccans and all of them. They're like Arabs and Turks. Like, to hell with those, man. They had us in slavery. Look here.
So what she's saying is some of the Berbers went through this as well.
Yes.
My grandmother.
Yeah, well, so your grandmother's.
On your father's side, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, but your grandmother shouldn't have been with your granddad. Your grandmother shouldn't have done that madness with your granddad. She done wrong. She was meant to stay with her own people.
She was an orphan. She had no choice.
Well, listen, if she was raped and pillaged, that's because of your forefathers are wicked. Your forefathers are going. Let's just get the whole point. Revelations chapter 13 and 9. Let's just get the whole point.
I was going to just get this, but...
This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13 and verse 9.
Yeah.
If any man have an ear, let him hear.
If anyone's got an ear, you've got ears, right? Let him hear, right?
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
So the people that like where you from? You're English. Are you sure? You're not Greek. You're not Cypriot. Alright, cool. You're a real Brit. Alright, you're alright?
As far as I know.
Okay.
I
So
never looked into my gen.
okay, because you don't.
Actually, my grandmother.
You more mirror a Cypriot, a Greek.
My grandmother was formerly Gypsy.
Okay, there you go. They're Rome Italians. Okay, so look, you're Edomite basically, yeah? According to this
Not
Bible.
from Italy, from the Middle East.
Okay. Italians, they're Rome.
India.
Italians are Romans, right?
That's modern day. Modern day.
Okay, so at the end of the day, you will be classified as the captive. You captivated. You're the captives, isn't it? You put these people in captivity. Your nation. Understand? So read that again.
If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity.
So your nation, the English people, led Jamaicans and Trinidadians into captivity. Go on.
Shall go into captivity.
So you have to be enslaved. You have to go on captivity.
He that killeth with the sword.
And you killed us with the swords. Look at this. Lynching and all these things. Right, read?
Must be killed with the sword.
You what?
Must be killed with the sword.
You killed us with, you must be killed with a sword. What?
Here's the patience and the faith of the saints.
And we're going to be patient. We're going to let the Lord come and do his work. What? Don't shoot the messenger kind of thing. You know what I mean? This is just what the Bible says. You stole us from one country and gave us the Bible, right? Remember, you come West Africa, and you put us in...
religion in Africa at the time?
Our religion in Africa wasn't religion. It was a way of life. It was a culture. And it was the culture of Moses. He was keeping like the Feast of Trumpets and feast days. Alright? Yeah, he was keeping the Feast of Tents. He was keeping the Torah. Understand? He was keeping like wearing clothes with like fringes. We weren't naked. You know we weren't naked like monkeys, you know that? That's something they subjugate and they teach, right? But that was not us a lie. We had kente clothing, beautiful, colorful clothes. Like Joseph had a colorful coat. So you stole us and taught lies to the slaves. Your forefathers and foremothers taught lies to our children, our grandmothers, and thought that we come from a primate, like primates, and evolved from monkeys, and we didn't know history past slavery.
Yeah.
It's bad. We wasn't even allowed to read. Understand? We was forced. The
They
KKK.
teach this, they don't teach that, they teach this.
They teach this more. They teach this more. They don't teach the Sabbath, and they don't teach this, the promised lands and the nation. They don't teach that we are the children of Shem and Apasiaxad and Abraham, Isaac and Jacob. They don't teach that we are the Israelites. They don't teach that Moses' hand got changed to leprous as white, and then he's got changed back to his original color. Moses was never looking white.
Oh, no, I don't think Jesus was either.
No, what color was Jesus then?
Jesus was brown. I think he was brown.
Like who?
Well,
What sort of brown? Brown like an Ethiopian brown, a Somalian brown, or a Negro brown? What sort of brown? An Arabian brown, a Chinese brown. There's different sort of browns. Like look, there's Indian brown. What sort of brown was
he
he?
was alright. I don't know what.
No, but there's many different browns.
Yeah, but I didn't
Like look,
see
this
it.
guy's brown. Was he that brown?
I don't know. I believe that
Look, was he Arabian brown? Look at all these browns. Look, there's a lot of browns here. There's a lot of brown. There's a lot of brown around. Let's be honest. He was Negro. He was like us because his ancestors was told they would go through this for slavery. So he's like us. He's not an Indian, he's not an Arab. Forget those, bro. He's not a Somalian or an Ethiopian. He's a Jew. He's a Jew. Have you seen that film, The Book of Clarence? That new film that's about to be released? Okay. Look it up. Go on your F movies or your movie joy or whatever and look up that film and you'll see.